สุขภาพที่ดีหาซื้อไม่ได้
เพราะมีหลายปัจจัยมากที่เราอาจละเลย
ทำไมคนเราจึงต้องใส่ใจสุขภาพคะ
เพราะบางทีเสียแล้วคือเสียเลยไงควีนคิดว่ารักจะช่วยเยียวยาทุกสิ่งได้จริงไหม
อันนี้ก็น่าคิดนะคะ
คนส่วนใหญ่มักจะรักคนอื่นก่อนที่จะมารักตัวเอง
ทำไมถึงเป็นอย่างนั้นล่ะคะโรคซึมเศร้าคิดลบมองไม่เห็นความสุข
ไม่จริงเสมอไปโรคซึมเศร้าแก้ได้ด้วยกำลังใจ
โรคมันโหดร้ายกับเราก็จริงๆแล้วเราโหดร้ายกับตัวเอง
ถ้าเราเป็นโรคนะเราก็จะถามว่าฉันผิดอะไร
คนที่เจอปัญหาพวกนี้เขาควรที่จะปรับเปลี่ยนความคิด
ทุกๆอย่างนะที่ตัวเรา
เริ่มที่เราแล้วก็จบที่เรา
ถูกต้อง
สวัสดีค่ะทุกคนยินดีต้อนรับทุกคนนะคะตอนนี้นะคะเราก็อยู่กันที่ HealthMeHappytalk นะคะ Good evening to everyone that watching us right now on HealthMeHappytalk. Now the competition of Miss and Mr. Supranational Thailand have already finished, and now we are back on track with uplifting each other, sending a lot of positivity, and share tips and tricks.From a lot of our friends, how to be mindful, be happy, be healthy, be happy, like more and more, all the good stuff. วันนี้นะคะหลังจากที่เราได้เสร็จสิ้นภารกิจของ Miss and Mr. Supranational Thailand 2022 นะคะก็เว้นช่วงไปประมาณนึงนะคะเพราะด้วยที่หลังบ้านก็วุ่นกันมากเลยนะคะตอนนี้รายการของเราก็กลับมาทำหน้าที่ตามปกติแล้วนะคะก็เพื่อวัตถุประสงค์เหมือนเดิมเลยค่ะอยากที่จะแบ่งปันนะคะความสุขรอยยิ้มนะคะสุขภาพร่างกายแข็งแรงที่ดีจิตใจดีนะคะทัศนคติเชิงบวกจากใครหลายๆคนประสบการณ์ที่หลากหลายเนี่ยเชื่อว่าจะทำให้เราเนี่ยสามารถรีเลทกับตัวเองได้มากขึ้นและอาจจะได้เห็นหนทางใหม่ๆนะคะในการเลือกใช้ชีวิต Hey Happy Queen Hi Dr. one of our founder So tonight we have our special guest I met him last year on one of the events and we had this conversation about how to maintain your physical body, how to like enjoy going to the gym, doing different kind of workouts that suit for you. So let's meet the expert and let him introduce you on what he's specialist about. And yes, tonight we will be sharing.his opinions and his tips and tricks on how to have a successful fitness journey สำหรับค่ำคืนนี้นะคะก็อยากที่จะบอกทุกคนว่าเพื่อนคนนี้นะเรารู้จักเมื่อปีที่แล้วแล้วเราก็ได้มี conversation ในเรื่องของการแบบดูแลหุ่นนะคะเขาก็ได้แชร์ให้เราฟังเราก็เลยแบบงั้นเธอลองเอาความรู้กับประสบการณ์ที่เธอเทรนคนอื่นแล้วก็ไปเรียนมาเนี่ยมาแชร์ให้หลายๆคนฟังนะคะมันก็เลยเกิดมาเป็นไลฟ์นี้ขึ้น Okay let's meet our guest Are you guys ready I think our guest is ready now so I'll add him to the stream Hello Hi So yes thank you for joining me tonight Can you please introduce yourself because lots of our friends don't know you yet?Sure.
My name is Eriz. I'm from Spain. I'm a personal trainer who specializes in body composition, which means like how your body looks inside and outside too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm a fitness consultant. I do consultancy for some private studios who want to make the relationship with the clients, the performance with the clients better. And also I mentor privately other personal trainers who also want to improve how they deliver personal training sessions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
so
happy
honestly, that's mean you have been doing this for how long already?
Oof, more than half of my life, over 15 years.
And then you have been traveling a lot, you know, with your work. Because the last time I was asking
Yes.
you were here and there. Yeah, for
Actually,
sure.
yeah, I have been living in a few countries, in England, obviously in Spain, where I'm from, in Singapore, recently in the Middle East, just before coming back to Thailand, and now back in Thailand.
Nice. Okay, so tell me, why did you choose this topic that you want to share so much with the audiences tonight? A successful fitness journey. What do you find that it has to be sharing with us?
Because I see many people are confused about what a fitness journey should be about, how they should go about it. Because we live in a crazy world right now. Like, people think that to have a nice body, to be healthy, you need to be eating boiled rice and chicken and broccoli all day.
Like,
And
yeah,
the truth
like
is
all
far
that you
from that.
see on social media posts, they would recommend like replacing the rice with some kind of grain that have low calories, and then only steam or boiled rice, no fried chicken. Yeah, it's take out a lot of deliciousness and enjoying of food though. But what's the right way to do it?
And also the environment as a society. We live now in a society that we call like obesogenic society, which everything is kind of related to food. How you celebrate weddings with food, how you celebrate birthdays with food, how you celebrate parties with food. So we are in a moment that following a healthy life is weird.
Yeah. So in your opinion, what would be the right way that you would suggest us to do? Okay,
basically, for anyone to be successful in the fitness journey, they should focus in 4 things. One, their mindset. Your mindset is everything, like for everything. And especially, like I mentioned, in this society that we live right now, having your beliefs and your responsibilities in place is very important. And for that, people need to understand that it's not all about dieting hard, be like 24 hours in the gym. You know, it's much more simple than that.
So you are saying that not overdo, right?
Not overdo.
Have the right mindset.
Right. Like in everything else in life, everything is about balance.
Oh, I really like that. That's kind of true, because once you're off balance and you think that you're giving your 150%, but at the end the result is not 100% because you overdo it, you overlimit your mind and your physical body.
Totally correct. Or the result will just last for as long as you can be, you know, in that hard state, which if it's not sustainable, as soon as you stop, you will go back to where you were or even worse than before.
So you have to make a habit too.
Yes.
That's the hard part though. How long does it take for your client to actually get into a habit?
But it depends, you know, where the client starts from. Like there are some people, like for example, if a client is used to eat, let's say 3 meals a day, I'm not gonna tell him, even it's not necessary, but just as an example, I'm not gonna tell the client, okay, you need to start eating 6 times a day.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's a big change. So the habit needs to be like progressively built up. So each client, it depends on what is like the low-hanging fruit, right? What are the things that will impact more at the client at each time?
So my personal question would be that lots of us, let's say that some of us, we don't really enjoy going to the gym, right? And we don't have any personal trainer. And we don't motivate ourselves to do that because we think that it's not as important as trying to live in the world that you are building your career. Like some people, they focus on like building their career and financial plan and stuff. But you work with a lot of top, how can I call that? Like CEOs and business owners and
like
stuff.
high profile.
What the difference that is make for them though? Like, do they share with you like how big difference does it make the moment they take care of their body?
Most of them, they have a thing in common, which is like you mentioned, at the first of their career, they just focus on their career and everything else goes to like a second plane. So it's not that important. But there is a moment when they already achieve a status in their career that they call themselves successful. They start to realize that there is much more in life than the career. And they see themselves like, yeah, I might get that big house, I might get that big car, I might get that big account, but when they look at themselves in the mirror, they don't like what they see. So they are confident. They're confident in front of the people, you know. But as you know, like humans are very good at acting.
Yes.
You cannot act all your life. And they realize that exercise, go to the gym, it's much more than just having that six-pack or that round part, you know? Much more involved. Like when you have a good physique, your mental health improves, because you're more confident. Your physical condition also improves. You are able to play the football match with your friends without feeling tired, or with your kids, you have kids, or go dancing with your friends. You know,
and also prevent all the health issues and problems that you could have too.
And obviously, all the health related issues like anything related to the heart, blood pressure.
So there's a lot of benefit, and then lots of us have to really change. The first thing is our mindset, that it is important, and it will be a big role for supporting our success, basically.
Right.
And what are the second one?
And also, you know, towards the society, towards the people around you. When you look and when you are healthy inside and outside, the way people look at you, the way you actually show yourself to the rest of the people is inspiring. You know, you actually help other people to improve themselves. As a leader, for example, if you are in your career and you become like the manager or the boss of the CEO, having a good position, a good stand, showing your strength, showing your confidence, that will motivate your team to perform much better.
So everything, it's reflect a lot. I like how you put that in words. You said 4 things, so let's go to the second one.
So, second one is your lifestyle.
Okay.
Like what you do outside the gym, it's as much, if not more important than what you do in the gym.
Okay.
Because going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week, which, by the way, you don't need to go 7 days a week to the gym to get results or to be healthy. So 3 days that you go to the gym, like an hour a day, is like 2-3% of your week. So what you do outside of the gym, your lifestyle is going to impact a lot in your results. And your lifestyle, I would say, I like to mention the 3 S, okay? To make like to globalize how you can control what you do in your lifestyle to get results. Which one is like how you sleep, how you manage your sleep. Sleep is much more important than what people think for recovery.
You know, like what are you saying right now is exactly what we have been trying to say on our contents for over 20. We have produced more than 20 contents so far. And my Dr. right, the founder, she keep repeating that to me and to everyone that, hey, you know, you have to sleep. And once you sleep, your mind is clear, your body can function normally. And now listening to you, it's like a confirmation
100%.
that it's true, you know, even though you guys are not in the same field, I mean, related field, but not exactly the same one, yet you still suggested. It's
very important. Like for your mental health, your mood, and also how your body functions. When your sleep is poor, a lot of your hormones down-regulate. Others that are supposed to be low, they go high, and that affects your stress, your hunger, your satiety levels. So everything is related.
Yeah, it's hormones.
Yeah. So the second one is stress. We live right now in a very stressful moment. Everybody's stressed about everything. So learning how to manage your stress is also very important.
We have to unlearn how to de-stress, because we actually learn to be stressed. That's how I see it. Lately I have been listening to this audiobook that it summarized that we are the way we are because we input that in our mind. So we have to relearn that, basically reprogram our mind, that's what you just say, because there's nothing to be stressed about, right? But it just, we are in the scarcity and we are in the time of uncertainty. There's wars, there's economic crisis, there's so many things on our plate, and we just get scared. But we forgot that we are here on earth just to live and develop ourselves. So it doesn't matter if we're gonna struggle sometime, but we're gonna find a way to jump into the growth that eventually lead you to much better place. Yeah.
So I agree 100%. Actually, stress is good. Without without stress, we will not adapt. We will not improve.
True.
We will not push ourselves to develop.
Yeah.
But what is bad is chronic stress. That's like you said very, very well. It's not only about not to stress, but learning how to de-stress. So there is a moment to stress, and then there is moment to de-stress.
And how do you do that for yourself, personal life?
Me, myself, I meditate twice a day.
Yeah.
I do.
A lot of us do that. I like when you said, I was like, oh, there's more people do meditation.
This is another thing, coming back to the mindset thing. Many people, when I tell them that I meditate, they believe that I'm one of these people in the in the mountain, putting myself like
no, we don't do that. We still live our lives.
Yeah, so I do everything normal, same as any other people. It's just a moment that I take for myself where I learn about much more about me. I like to go to the pool. The pool is fantastic for me. I relax so much in the pool. And I do like breathing exercises. Not as meditation, but more like breathing work. That also helps me a lot.
I see. Yeah, there's different way to de-stress and control your emotions.
Yeah, anybody should find what actually helps them to relax. Like some people might be going to the cinema. Some people might be going to the spa, the massage, going for a walk, Whatever helps you to relax, that's good.
Yeah. So what's the next one?
Steps.
Okay, steps.
Steps, not as a steps itself, but steps we could say like is a way of showing how much you move. And moving is living. Being all day sitting down on
it's
the
like
couch.
10,000 steps.
The 10,000 steps, is like, how would I say? It's like not a myth, but it's like a staple that it is not really necessary, like there are studies showing that just like consistency walking 6,000 steps a day, you already get some health benefits. But it depends, what you also do the rest of the day.
Yeah, to burn your to use your calories and metabolism in your body. I don't know how to explain that, but from I used to read this, and then I used to join 10,000 steps a day, and then I over the top with going to the gym and doing a lot of cardio works. So I basically overworked my body, and then I realized that I sleep a lot because 8 hours of sleep, 8 to 9 hours of sleep per night is not enough for my body to actually reset and rest. So like in between, I would go to the gym and I come out of the gym, I'm feeling great that I did it, because mentally it's like, oh, you finally get it done, but your body just couldn't take it anymore, and then I just collapse and sleep for another 2 hours. So don't force yourself like me, guys. Do it the right way.
It's the 10,000 steps, like I mentioned, is like it depends on each individual. Like for example, like if I work with a CEO who works like 60, 70 hours a week, for example, like pushing this person to walk 10,000 steps a day, it might take so much time, from other things, and might add another stressor in the life of this person, which might actually do harm more than good. So everything should be individual and adapt to what your lifestyle is. And at the end of the day,
so it's related to the lifestyle.
Everything, nutrition wise, training, everything is whatever you can do in a sustainable manner. Anything that you can be compliant with, like adherence.
Good. The next one,
nutrition. Okay, nutrition,
you just mentioned
really
that nutrition.
Yeah,
but still fit your lifestyle. So what would you recommend us to do?
What I usually do with the clients is I first ask them to send me photos of what they eat, to explain me, so I have a better understanding on what they're currently doing. And then from there, like I mentioned before, I start doing like changes here and there progressively. So it's not like a 180 degrees change where everything becomes so stressful and they cannot adapt. So I see what are the things that they might have to change, which will create the biggest impact. And then from there, it's just about education. Because nutrition now, there is a lot of marketing things in social media, everywhere on the internet, like you need to do keto, you need to do intermittent fasting, you need to do I don't know, the carnivore diet. There is a diet for everything. But any diet will work the same way. There are principles and there are methods. Principles is let's say the fact by why something works. Like for example, you want to lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit. Then how to achieve this calorie deficit, it depends on the method that suits you better. Like some people might like keto. There's nothing wrong about keto if you enjoy it. But don't do keto because someone told you, or because you think that it's a must and you enjoy eating bread, for example, or you cannot live without carbs. Because you will follow keto, like many people, for just a few weeks, and after that, you will binge, go back to where you were. Same with intermittent fasting. People who love have breakfast. I love having breakfast. I will not do intermittent fasting because someone tells me you have to do intermittent fasting if you have to lose weight. It's just a method. It's a tool that we have to achieve a goal, to achieve a purpose. But the principle is the same for all of them. Whatever you can do and sustain in your life and enjoy, that is the best thing.
So then,
obviously,
and then also, like, do you find important for us to, like, there's some meals that we want to eat junk food. How do you feel personally towards this? Like, cheat meal, but we rather choose a healthy cheat meal, but we should like unhealthy, like all fat stuff and those things. Is it okay in your personal view, or you find like it's not what you should do, you should avoid?
It's okay, again, in a balanced way. The problem with people is that they don't know what balance is. And it's like black or white. They still don't know.
No gray.
Between. So the concept of I would say I'm a little against the cheat meal thing, because having people thinking about a cheat meal puts them in a mindset of the rest of the nutrition habits they have are boring. The rest of the things they do are not
compared in the
enjoyable.
subconscious mind.
So the person who is waiting the whole week to have a cheat meal is like kind of living in sadness for a whole week, thinking, "Oh, I cannot wait for Sunday to have my
I
cheat
cannot wait for the last week so I can have this gelato.
When if you understand how nutrition works, how calorie balance works, how the 80-20% thing work, you know that you can have your junk food, or let's call it less healthy food, and you don't have to stress about it because you have control about how much you eat, when you eat, and
you
when you have
already like
control,
note down conscious for the other meals. So what's the next one that you would like to share with us? Now, nutrition, we have so many things: sleep, stress management, steps, nutrition. What's
and
coming next?
Exercise.
Like in terms of like cardio or weightlifting, doesn't matter what.
Exercise, we need to understand how the body works. And we exercise because our body has the capacity to adapt.
Okay.
And we have muscles, we have ligament, we have tendon, we have different structures in our body, we have organs that they adapt when we exercise. If we don't exercise, the body doesn't have the need to adapt, and that's why when people become weaker. Exercise is much more than just building the muscle just to show how big your arm is. Having a strong body, strong doesn't mean that you as a woman has to be a bodybuilder. It just means that you work on your body to make it stronger. And it's a must for your health. Like there are many studies like showing the correlation between the strength and longevity. Like the stronger you are, the longer you live. But exercise needs to follow the principle of specificity. So you need to exercise for what your purpose is, for what your goal is. So let's say you want to lose weight, for example.
Okay, how to do that?
And you only do cardio. Surely with cardio, you will burn a lot of calories, but you will get your body in a soft state. Your muscles don't need to work when you do cardio in a way of getting them stronger. That's why when you want to lose weight, to achieve that calorie deficit, most of the time will be a compound of everything: exercise, nutrition, lifestyle. So not everything depends on having to run for an hour a day, which might actually be not the best idea. When you
it's like the whole program. You cannot just do one thing and not do the others.
Yeah, and actually I have many clients, getting very low levels of body fat without doing cardio at all.
Yeah.
There is no need for the cardio.
That's mean the post that we have seen on internet, it's true that you are what you eat. And you are what you eat, and then whatever that you not do, for example, like you don't do cardio, you don't do weightlifting, but your body's still in action. So it kind of works as well, but not as best as you hit the gym.
I would say that everybody should do some kind of strength training, whatever your goal is. You just need to adapt the workout to what the goal is. But from when you are a kid, you should be doing strength training. Strength training is not only go to the gym and lift weights. Strength training can be with your own body weight, can be using bands, can be using, like different type of equipment.
Yeah.
Your own body. So it doesn't really matter. It depends on what your goal is. Like if you want to build a big round shape, your back, or if I want to have a big round shoulders, I will not train the same as if I want to run a marathon, for example.
Yeah, so everything has its own way, and you just have to know first and ask the expert that how to get into the right path, right? That serve your purpose of joining into this healthy lifestyle or exercising, basically a successful fitness journey, like you're saying now.
Correct. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, whatever you do, the main benefit of everything or the base of everything should be having a healthy body. Because an unhealthy body will not last for long. But as long as you do everything that we discuss about, having a right mindset in a way that you can do it mentally, you have a lifestyle that you enjoy, you eat in a way that fulfill your body with the necessary nutrients, but in a way that you also enjoy your social life with your friends, your family, etc. And you exercise also in a way that fulfill your purpose and you get like your goals.
Yeah.
That is what you want to be. The
All
unsuccessful journey is when you do things and you don't like them.
I think after listening to you today, a lot of people probably have like that self-reflection that happened, you know, like the lifestyle, oh no, I haven't been doing this, and then oh, I haven't been eating healthy. I'm sure they have all of this reflection, and I hope that all of our audiences now and those who will be listening to our live later on will gain some insight of how to have the healthy body and mind through fitness journey. Yes. And I saw that on your Instagram you have you know, like what's it called, the videos of you showing how to do the right exercise and stuff. Can you please like share with us where can we find you?
Well, like you mentioned, I put a lot of effort in teaching people the right techniques because it's very important for avoid unnecessary risk of injury, to get the right stimulus, and to get the result that you want in a much efficient way. So that you can see my Instagram, which is at Eriz.Ahedo, like you can see on the screen, or on my Facebook, the same way, Eriz.Ahedo. And if you have any question, please, you can reach out to me, ask me any question. Like a mentor of mine told me once, the only stupid question is the one that you don't ask. So I will not judge you for whatever question you ask me. I'm here to help.
Oh, thank you so much for like sharing all of these, you know, useful. I think we kind of know it, but we need someone to remind us that we have to get into this right path. So thank you for reminding all of us here, and I hope that we all gonna have, you know, healthy and happy life.
Sure. Thank you very much for inviting me. You are doing a great job sharing with people how to be healthy, how to be happy, and how to enjoy life as the way it's supposed to be.
Thank you. Oh, a lot of thank you from our supporters. Thank you, Queenie and Ari, for a great sharing today. And then this is one of your fan, I guess. Thank you. All right, and I will be seeing you guys again very soon on HealthMeHappytalk. And don't forget to support us on our YouTube channel as well. And also for our guest today, he always has a lot of videos that can show us how to take care of our physical body, and also a lot of mindset and quote that I can see. So I want you guys to check him out. All right, have a great and lovely evening tonight. And I will be seeing you, everyone, very soon. Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.